sporting wear? Check. Enthusiasm? Check. Stamina? I'm not too sure, but I'm not going for a run, but to check out some of the esports booths here at the 3rd CIIE. I was told this Formula One simulator here promises an experience that's 70% close to the real thing.
We want the public to have fun, and we want to have different layers of attractions to different types of players. We're also working with the equipment manufacturer, so that's not a reason that I want to showcase all this. So in the future, maybe we can have more distributing partners to work with.
Within international esports, people still prefer to use consoles for the all-out experience, but it's different in China. The mobile version of our esports racing game is still being perfected, and we plan to introduce it in China in the second half of 2021. This will make it easier for people who don't have enough to buy these simulators.
Jingjing says come next year, the Chinese partner of F1 is preparing for its own IP racing and is considering introducing bicycle and equestrian sports simulators. This comes as many Chinese cities still lack sporting venues, she says. Nintendo Switch, meanwhile, hopes to keep to its strategy of getting people to exercise together, physically. Its Fitness Ring Adventure Direct just dropped in China in September. So I didn't realize that I ran for 540 meters in just 2 minutes.
We found in China people play sports and games with family and relatives. The theme here is togetherness, so the game is popular with families. Chinese people generally like to play mobile games, but through this we want to promote new forms of entertainment and more choices for them.
According to games and esports analytics provider Newzoo, China is the largest esports market. Its estimated $385 million revenues in 2020 accounts for over a third of the global's $1.1 billion.
Esports is not something you can push away. I think the wave is already starting to move. How to do the education well in terms of not just the students, but also the parents as well. And the way I see it, I think the technology is enabler. We see esports now, yes, it may be computer games or titles competed over a medium, which is a computer. In the future, actually, I'm very positive outlook on the so-called electronification of traditional sports. It could be, with AR, VR, even I've recently seen XR technology. You incorporate traditional sports and technology so that you can compete on a different medium.
I must have been living under a rock for not having quite tried esports before this. I've always been more of a traditional sports kind of person, but it's been an exhilarating, educational, and eye-opening time for me here at the 3rd CIIE. I'm Wei Tang, CGTN, Shanghai.